Hi, I'm just getting set up here. I'm also not quite sure why the camera is so close today. I've got it set up exactly the same way. I don't know why it's all of a sudden so zoomed in. So I think what we're going to do today is we're going to do by elements. That way I can do a little bit more of an in-depth reading just because it is not so many readings, so we can go into the reading a little bit more. So we'll go by like fire, earth, water, and air. So we'll go ahead first with the fire signs. So fire signs, so that's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We'll see what's going on with them. We'll do a little bit of a deeper spread. If at any point in time anybody does want a personal reading for $5 for a yes or no question, the link is up above. But we'll start off with fire signs, so Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and see what is going on there. I'm really not a fan of it being zoomed in so much, but I don't know what it is that made it zoom in, so I can't really fix it. So for our fire signs, we have a lot of earth sign and water sign energy going on here. So you might be a cross with a fire and a earth or a fire and a water. But if you've got person 1 over on this side and person 2 over on this side. So the water sign energy that's coming out is a really caring energy. It's a really loving energy. It's wanting to have and extend that offer of love to somebody else. But there's that hesitation too. Even though this person is feeling like they are fine with their own cup, they have everything to fill up themselves, they feel like there is something missing in order for them to either receive that offer or extend it to this perhaps a fire sign Virgo or a Virgo themselves. We've got the Hermit, and this might be why this person doesn't really want to offer or doesn't feel like they should be the one to offer this other person any type of love at the moment, is because you're dealing with a Hermit. The Hermit card is somebody who kind of isolates themselves, who has been on their own path and journey, who is really being a recluse. They're on the top of the mountain, away from everybody else, not really looking to extend any offers at that time. And so even though this person wants the offer, even though it could be you, it could be them, depending on your situation, especially because we don't have any fire that's come out here. But one person is just feeling like they need to find themselves in order to mend the situation and bring a little bit more warmth in it. And the other person is feeling like they have so much love within themselves that they don't want to offer it to somebody who is being a recluse, who is not offering that same kind of extending hand as they would to them. So there's this energy here of not really wanting to be the one that reaches out. I'm not really wanting to be the one that extends the hand to the other person. The Virgo energy that's coming forth here, or the person that is being a little bit more to themselves, does want the coldness between the two of you to end. They don't want this to continue on, but they're also not going to be the one that offers anything. So do keep that in mind as things go. The bottom of the deck, We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So this is the energy here of a lost opportunity of perhaps a soulmate connection. There is this lost opportunity of something that you felt was very connected, that was very aligned, that was something that you felt that could have been the one with this person. It's very much a lost opportunity here. And I feel like it is going to continue that way until somebody makes that outreach, because we have somebody who wants to be reached out to and somebody who does not want to reach out. They want to be reached out to. So it's this back and forth of like who is going to bend the knee and reach out first and mend the ground between the two of you when nobody wants to do that. And so that's why I feel it's going to be a very much a lost opportunity between the two of you, of something that could have been very connected, a very soulmate type relationship, but overall it's a loss because nobody wants to break that cycle. And evidently enough, we have the World in the reverse underneath the Two of Cups. So this is the energy of needing to break that cycle, needing to find these new cycles within this connection and close out these old ones. So close out this way of, who is going to, I think it's like play chicken first, like who is going to be the one that actually extends out and breaks the pattern. So unless somebody does that, it is going to end up in a very much a lost opportunity between the two of you, which is very unfortunate. But we have underneath that card of Sagittarius. So you might be a Sagittarius or be dealing with a Sagittarius, and that's where that fire sign energy is coming forth in. But one is focused on stability and one is letting their emotions dictate the situation. So we will have some message from your person cards for fire signs. So we have trust, third party, and I love you. So third party doesn't always have to mean another romantic interest. It could just be something that is getting away, a workplace, family, friends. Somebody that does not belong in the connection is getting in the way of the connection. This person wants you to trust them and understand that they do love you. There's situations here that are pulling them away from this connection. They understand that perhaps some mistakes were made also in this connection, perhaps allowing this third party to pull them away from how this Two of Cups felt. But they do want you to trust and bring back the trust in this connection because they do have such strong feelings for you. And that's why that Two of Cups came out there, because it is a soulmate type of connection, but it is also a lost opportunity. So it is also important to understand that soulmate doesn't mean somebody that has to be there for a lifetime. Soulmate is somebody who is there to teach you a lesson. And so they don't have to be there for forever for that lesson to be taught. So that is for fire signs. So now we will do some air signs. So air signs is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So air signs, you have a lot of fire coming out right off the hop within your chart. And here we've got the card of the Hermit, the Virgo again. All right, look at all this fire. So somebody is wanting to come forward towards you. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They are not only the King of Wands, but they are also coming up as the Knight of Wands as well. So somebody who knows how to come forward, who knows how to be flirtatious, who knows how to be passionate in a connection. Sorry about that. Let me turn that off. All right, so somebody who knows how to be very passionate in a connection, and they are wanting to fight for this connection as well. They're not looking to have it just be something that is quick and fast. They are looking for a very passionate, very solid connection, something that is fun and adventurous. You might not be the adventurous type here, or you might not be used to somebody who is so kind of Leo-like energy, very put out there. The Hermit in the reverse is an energy as well that you could have not been in a relationship for quite some time. And so now seeing somebody who is willing to fight for this connection and bring in this passionate energy might be something that you're not quite used to. We also have the Knight of Swords and the Star in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. So here we have that air sign energy come forward. You might have lost hope on somebody coming forward here. Somebody in love. It might have taken a while, as we see with the Hermit in the reverse, a while for love to come your way. And so it might throw you off a little bit of this person coming in and really being upfront and forward about a relationship. So understand that this person wants to come forward. They are going to come forward very quickly. This is not a long energy. It is something that is very quick and fast and is coming to you very soon. A lot of fire signs. So this person is very heavy fire sign here, but don't lose hope in connections that come towards you or connections that end very quickly. That's not this type of connection. This is somebody who knows how to come forward, who knows how to approach a relationship, and is going to do so in that manner and come forward as themselves. They're not going to be somebody who is pretending to be somebody else. This is going to be somebody who is very flirtatious and very confident in their abilities as well. So get out of this energy, learn how to have some fun. This person might even be coming in your life to teach you how to have some fun, to be out there, put yourself out there a little bit. And they are going to really fight for this connection and bring forward an energy I feel like you haven't really had in your life for a long time or haven't really seen before. So let's get some messages from this person. So we have an interesting message come forward. Waited long enough that I can't even call you. Red flags and I know I'm a mess. So this might be somebody who really presents themselves as adventurous or somebody who takes a little bit of risk and is outside your comfort zone, and that's why the red flags come out, because it's something that you're not quite used to. We also have faded here. I feel like this is a person who is there to teach you that there is different things in life. There is different ways of going about things to have a little bit of fun. And they might be a messy person. They might be not like their room is a mess, but just kind of all over there. They're not going to be somebody who is going to be very stable or have things in order. They are going to be somebody who likes to have fun. They might have wanted to ask you out for some time, but have been a little bit reserved on that. And that's why they feel like they waited long enough that, how can they come forward now? Because they've waited so long for you, but they are going to come forward in a very passionate manner. You might be a little bit apprehensive with this, and we saw that with the Hermit being in the reverse as well. Have a little fun. Don't be worried too much. This person understands the way that they are is a little messy, but I feel like this person is very much fated to come into your life, to teach you a little bit of a different ways and perhaps ease up on that Virgo energy to be a little bit more fun and adventurous. Alright, so we're going to do water signs. So Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So, water signs, you have a really interesting love life coming your way. It's going to feel very conflicted, or this person that's coming forward might come into your life really fast and suddenly, and then it is bringing a little bit of conflict in your life. It might I don't feel like it's conflict between you and them. I feel like this is more so conflict in all of a sudden your life is kind of like, oh, this person is in your life and they're here for love. And it's going to cause you to be in your mind a little bit. You're going to be a little bit shaken up about it, kind of doubting it, or really talking yourself through it rather than just kind of accepting it overall. This person, though, is really much looking to build with you, very much a solid foundation, and is looking to bring forward a very solid offer. The Knight of Pentacles is my favorite knight out of the entire tarot system. He is somebody that is looking to come forward very slow and steady, which is kind of a bit opposite to the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is somebody who comes in fast and a little bit reckless. And so I feel like this is the balance between learning to be kind of a fast person or learning to be a more slow and stable person. But that might be even the conflict that's going on there, a conflict between the pace of this connection. Because it is such strong in love, because it is such strong in passion, it's a little bit like, oh, do I move a little faster or do I move a little bit slower? But you can definitely feel how steady this relationship is moving and how strong the foundation of it is as well. So you can be dealing with a Gemini, as the Gemini card has come out first and is very prominent within this reading. But it does look like this person is somebody who is going to just all of a sudden split second be in your life and is looking to really build that solid foundation, build through a friendship. It might be somebody who switches from all of a sudden they're a friend to they want to be a romantic partner to you as well. So that might be the suddenness of it, leaving you feeling a little bit conflicted. But heavy love life coming your way, somebody who really wants to build a solid foundation with you and offer you something solid. We also have the Temperance card, which is about patience and balance. So definitely going to be the balance of how fast do you take this relationship or how fast does it progress. Also the balance between, when do we go to talking to tying things down and actually putting a label on this connection. So that might be where that conflict and feeling kind of held up is coming from. But I wouldn't worry too much because I really love the underlying being the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. That is a lot of stability and working together. And the first card being the Lovers is really nice energy as well. Starting off with love and starting off with passion as your intention to go forward is a really nice energy to have. So let's get some message from this person here. So we've got, stuck, priorities, and fated. It feels like a very fated connection here. We see that with the Lovers, something that is very much supposed to come into your life and bring this energy of working together. Priorities might have been something that is feeling very conflicted, because how do you align this connection? How do you move it forward? How do you balance it out? Priorities is all about balancing things in order of priority, right? So you need to figure out how you're going to bring balance to this connection moving forward. Do you want it to move a little bit faster or a little bit slower? But it's definitely something that is supposed to be in your life and supposed to bring you a lot of love and stability overall. So I think that's a very nice connection coming your way. Alright, so for our last signs, no worries. Thank you so much for coming to the live. I really do appreciate it. Alright, so we've got the earth signs as our final sign. All right, Earth sign. So you have an energy here of feeling quite defeated in love, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. A King of Cups is coming forward very, very suddenly to bring you a love offer. Now, could be somebody who walked away previously from you, and that's why they're rushing back around in order to give you this offer. It is something that you're going to feel very conflicted about in terms of communicating with this person and bringing this warmth back to this connection, because they did walk away previously or end the connection quite suddenly before out of nowhere. And that's why you're not quite sure about moving forward with it. But I want to say, when the suit offers the ace of its suit, this is a person who's offering what they know and offering something that is true to them. So the King of Cups offering the Ace of Cups, that's really what he can offer. That's what he knows how to offer. That is what's true to him to offer. And so that's a really nice energy to see, because he's sending forward the speed of the Knight of Swords, but the offer itself is what belongs to him, the Ace of Cups. So I really like that as an offer, especially if there's the energy here if you're not quite sure of it. It's really nice to see the matchup there of the suit to the offer. Now, this communication might cause some conflict between yourself or you and this person. So understand how communicating is going to work. Maybe talk yourself through it. Listen more than speak could be a great way of dissolving conflict here as well. But this person is going to communicate with you very quickly. The Eight of Wands is a very quick, fast-paced, good intentions energy. And we see the good intentions come up here with the Ace of Cups as well. And they are intending to mend this energy between the two of you. Scorpio is a water sign, yes. So Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So they are really much, though, looking to mend this coldness between the two of you and offer you this love offer here. Interesting enough, you might have somebody else that's also watching you. Underneath these cards was the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So they might have previously tried to offer you stability and an apology, but that didn't quite work out. And now they're coming with love and becoming somebody who is more in tune with their emotions. So take that as it resonates. If you're not going after two people, this could just be them trying to change and say, well, I tried perhaps an apology before, or I tried coming forward as somebody who was stable, and now I'm looking to come forward as somebody who is more loving and caring. So let's grab the message, because this person is really coming forward with a message here. Let's see what they would like to say. Deception. Reconciliation. There we go. I don't even need you to explain. And red flags. So I feel like this person is very much of a flippy floppy type person. They're ready to change themselves into, again, back and forth, whatever that they need to do. Understand that there is a lot of energy of them to try and move the way that they feel is best. And I feel like it's they feel is best for them rather than for the connection overall. So do understand that could be a little bit of a red flag at how easy this person is to move back and forth to whatever they feel like is going to fit as a puzzle piece. So maybe watch out for that. But they don't need you to explain. So the issues that caused a separation in the past or caused them to run away very quickly was something of their own fault and their own needing to kind of come to terms with overall, but they are looking for a reconciliation, and that's the communication that's going to come out. That they're looking for a reconciliation, that they understand perhaps this flipping flopping of them is going to be a little deceptive and probably is a red flag, and they should really work on that. And that's why these are coming up in the upright position as well. Can definitely be the situation there. But they don't need you to explain anything. It's really when they come forward to communicate, they want to tell you. They want to tell you. They don't really want you to kind of explain things. They want to say their side of the story or say why they left, rather than kind of hearing that energy come from you. And that might be where this conflict of communication comes from, is kind of lend them the ear rather than you speaking, and you'll avoid this communication. But as soon as you try try to bring up why you feel defeated or why you feel unappreciated in the connection, I feel like that's when it's going to cause some type of problems here. Especially if they're flippy floppy, that definitely can bring out that energy there. So I would say first point of conversation, if you haven't really talked to them in a while, let them talk. Let them bring out whatever it is of their story, because that's why they communicated to you. They're the one that reached out, so they want to talk, right? So let them talk, let them spill their beans, and after they're done and they're kind of settled and they feel like they've said their piece, then bring it out why you're feeling defeated here or underappreciated. But if you try to bring that first, it goes from the 6 to the 5. That's going to be an issue here, because the defeated brings in the conflict, which all of a sudden changes the communication. So definitely watch that out, I would say. But it's coming in quite fast. You have multiple fast-paced cards here. It can be a fire sign energy that we've got. We also have water signs, a lot of water, and we have really air and earth here too. So it can be anybody that you're dealing with, earth signs. All right, so that is what we have. Was there any particular messages that you wanted to hear, anybody? Not necessarily personal readings, but kind of situational wise. Like we can do perhaps like if somebody is going to reach out or something like that for a general. And if anybody does want a yes or no question answered, then we can definitely do that as well. For sure. Let's do a general reading here. If there will be contact. Hi Kiki, I'm good. How are you? All right, so it doesn't look like, first of all, that there's going to be some sort of contact. This person is watching, waiting, trying to seek out and see if there is going to be the opportunity for them. They feel like they don't have quite that step forward to be able to see their chance just as of yet. They feel like they're kind of stuck in the past and maybe they haven't valued you as much, and that's why they haven't quite come forward just as of yet. But then we have the Ace of Cups. So there is the intention to come forward and offer some sort of communication in terms of love, or offer love, offer in general, but they feel like they need something more just yet. They need a little bit more of an indication that you are not going to just focus on yourself when they do reach out, or just right now moving forward, that you're not kind of just solely focused on being single, and not stuck in the past. There's this energy here of trying to have this cup to move forward rather than trying to be stuck as a Six of Cups in reversed, which is really stuck on past memories or past situations. We do have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So this is the energy of wanting to apologize, want to offer a brand new beginning. So when they do come forward, after they find that they finally get that kind of inch to do so, or finally get that little last go ahead that they're looking for. They're going to come forward with a love offer, an offer of apology, as well as wanting to bring that brand new beginning. We also see you as a Nine of Pentacles, and they're offering that last pentacle in order to bring it up to the 10, which is all about stability, prosperity, and really just being overall more connective. So they see you as the last piece to offer, bringing in that last offering to bring things at a more stable level. They see you as somebody who already has everything, and that one little bit of being together is going to bring things a lot more stable overall. So they're just kind of waiting for that perfect timing in the jump rope, really. So I would say not quite as of yet, but they're working their way up to reaching out soon. This is also long-term energy. So it's not going to be like tomorrow, it's not going to be like next week, but I would say in like a month or so, this is that energy of them waiting for that opportunity to reach out. No worries. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. So we are still doing the $5 readings if anybody does want them for a yes or no question. I'm good, Kiki. How are you? So we've got a situation here where there is a need to take a leap of faith and not be so much in your head or see things as fantasy or see things as, there's too many options. Which option do you choose? And this can be an energy where you might not be presented with a lot of options, but it's like you're looking at going to university and you're like, what do I choose? It's not saying all the things are for you, but there's so many paths in which you could take right now that you're kind of getting caught up in which one do you take. And this is saying that you need to just take that leap of faith and try things out and do something or accept something or go that way. Don't be caught up too much in your head or resting for too long of a period of time, because you end up overthinking the situation and it ends up just a tangle of thoughts rather than coming to a real logical deduction. It's just something where you get too much in your head, too much in your thoughts. And what's that? The reality of options is paralysis or something like that. Like when you're presented with too many options, it can actually cause you to feel like you're even more stuck than you were before. And this is the energy of saying, just take that leap of faith, just go forward and take that leap and just have that faith that wherever you're going, whatever is coming to you is there for a lesson and an opportunity to you, and you don't need to overthink the situation, because it's just going to lead you of being a little bit more kind of confused. Wow, yeah. So we also have the Seven of Wands as a random split of the deck, and this is saying that you are fighting enemies that are not there. That's what this mind game kind of goes on in your head. You create avenues. The way I look at it is if it's like a tree and you start off with the base, you plant that seed of the thought, and all of a sudden the more thoughts that you go off of that one, it's like creating more branches, and all of a sudden you've grown a whole tree off of one thought that didn't really even need to branch off in the first place. And you create all these little branches that you need to battle in your head in order to feel like you have the path in which you need to go forward in. And all these are completely unnecessary. The Fool is here to tell you, take that leap of faith before you get into all these head games with yourself and feel like you're not going in the direction that you need to. Just because you're presented with options does not mean you need to get paralyzed as to which option this is, because some of these options within the Seven of Cups are not even actually there for you. They're just kind of hidden, make believe, present itself as an option, but it's not really an option. And it's saying just choose one, go forward with it, take that leap of faith, and you will find prosperity with it. Alright, so here we've got the Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Swords, and the Empress in the reverse. This is the energy of saying cycles come, cycles go, and now is a time to really deliver yourself the truth. This person that you are dealing with can present themselves as a King of Pentacles. However, they do come up in the reverse. They bring out an energy within you that's kind of either jealous of other couples, jealous of how love could have been or love should be in a situation. Maybe they're not even giving you the love that you are looking for, and it's causing a little bit of a difficult energy around you when it comes to love and perhaps even self-love as well. They are not stable. This is not a stable person. This is somebody who presents themselves as a stable person. And it's time to deliver yourself the truth on this connection and how it should move forward and the reality of it. Even though you're the Empress, they are only a King of Pentacles, and so they're below you in ranking, and then it even goes further down of being in the reverse. And they're kind of dragging you down to their level with bringing you in that reversal energy here as well. We have the card of Strength, which means stay strong, don't try to control situations. The Wheel is also an energy of let go of control. If you've been trying to control them to be more stable or to give you what you're looking for in love, you might need to release that and understand that that might be the self-truth that you need to give. We also have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, which means the spark is really dying out in this connection. It's something that the passion is really starting to feel lost. There is opportunity to respark it, but you might just have to understand how different the two of you are currently at the moment. We also have a Three of Swords, which is the energy of heartache. And I find this interesting enough of the energies that have come out over top of each other. The Empress in the reverse is a very jealous lover. She's very jealous of things that revolve around love that she's not getting. And we have the heartache. So this is something that you're not getting, or you're feeling very hurt in terms of love, that is causing you to be in this energy. The loss of passion is really delivering you the truth. It's showing you the truth of this connection. And this person likes to front. This person likes to show themselves as somebody who's very stable, or show themselves off and be very confident, when underneath everything they are not an energy of being stable. They're somebody who kind of fronts and really focuses on themselves. That Leo energy can also be a very self-absorbed energy here, and that's kind of what comes forward of the King of Pentacles. The wheel, though, is telling you now is the time to decide. Now is the time to either move forward in the direction that you would like to move forward in. And you got the green light from the universe. So if you would like to see this connection for what it is, accept that truth that's being delivered, then you're going to find that things work out in your favor, whatever it may be that is in the favor of this connection. It might be restarting the passion. It might be just accepting that this is who this person is, depending on your situation. But it's also saying that if you would like to leave, now is the time to do so as well. But this is not a good energy to be in. Hurt-induced, kind of not very, not being fulfilled in love. And so you look at the love that others are getting, and it just kind of brings in this cycle again and again. You're getting hurt because you look at the other's love and you're being hurt because of it. So it goes back and forth, and you're being lost in a passion, and you're having to bring that realization to yourself or learn something new every time the passion starts to go down a little bit in this connection. So definitely, I would say deliver theirself that truth and really see this connection for how it is, because it's not really bringing out the best in you. So here we have the Empress in the reverse come out again. So this is a message that is very prominent and would like to explain itself a little bit further. So this is an energy that is leaving you feeling very defeated and very conflicted. And you're waiting on for things to change. You're waiting for things to move in a little bit of a different direction. But even if the offer does come in from this person offering that Ace of Pentacles, even if it is in the reverse, it's not going to be as nice and as shiny as if they were to have offered this in the beginning the right way the first time. So it is going to be something that is going to continuously leave you feeling very conflicted and very defeated just overall in this energy, because you're going to continuously have to wait for this offer to come forward. And it's going to be a long time for this offer to come forward towards you. There was the opportunity to change this energy, to change into the Empress and the Upright, but there's still this energy of being kind of focused on the love of others or the love that you're not receiving, and it's leaving a little bit of a change in tone when it does come to love. Um, it's very much feeling underappreciated, and I don't think it's jealousy as in like, green envy. I feel like this is just like, I see others have this, so why can't I? This person seems so happy, or this energy seems, so caring between the two of them. Why can't I deserve that as well? Why can't I have that? I'm in the Empress energy, so why can't that come my way? And it leaves this feeling of very conflicted. There's even this back and forth progression to the 5 and the 6, and I feel like there's these little ups where this person offers just a little bit and it ups you to the 6 of feeling kind of confident, feeling very victorious, and then all of a sudden something happens where that ace is now in the reverse and it leads back to feeling very conflicted. You're waiting for it again, it comes in and it leaves this cycle again. So I feel like this person, not so much in a breadcrumby way, but kind of, where there's this energy where it ups you a little bit so that you feel like, you're being appreciated, but then you're having to wait for it again. So it leaves this feeling of being underappreciated and very conflicted. Like, what do you do? Do you give it a rest or do you continue on to it? We have the 4 of Pentacles. So this is an energy where you don't really want to budge. You're kind of holding on to what you have, what you can get, and you don't really want to move on from it. You're a Empress. You shouldn't have to hold on to what you have. We have the Chariot, which says you can be very successful in moving forward. You just have to get your heart and your mind on the same track and move forward with that. You don't have to hold on to this energy of feeling underappreciated or defeated, or feeling like you have to just get what you can get from this connection. It's something that you could be very victorious if you decide to move on from it. Then we have the Lovers, which says 2 major arcanas. The universe will help you in your direction and will bring you to love. It's something that you don't have to hold on to anymore. They will give you choices in love and options in love if you continue to move forward out of this energy of feeling kind of stuck and just holding on to that bare minimum and waiting for this to change, waiting for something to change in this connection. So the Empress has a clarification of the 9 of Wands. This is the energy of feeling very guarded. And you might just be guarded because you're not quite sure which avenue to take, which path to go for, or to open yourself up. You might have taken away the value from yourself here with that going down to the 6 of Wands and the Empress in the reverse, that you're not quite seeing how to open up to others or how to move in a direction that's not so guarded and closed off in energy. If you decide to move away from this connection, a Knight of Wands will come your way. Somebody who is a very passionate, very forward, loves adventure. Really lovely energy, I would say, of this. Somebody who is going to bring a little bit of spark and passion into your life. For that question there, Yaman, if you do want a personal reading, it is going to be $5 for a yes or no question, and you can donate through the PayPal link above. You will know this person by the warmth that they bring into your life and the feeling of mending that cold. They're going to feel like somebody who immediately brings warmth into your life rather than adding to the coldness or separation or distance energy that you feel currently. They're going to bring some warmth to that. That might be why they're coming forward as a fire sign here too. They're bringing forward positivity, warmth, and just warmth around in this connection. So there is this energy of being stuck on the past though still. I feel like even though you feel this with this person, you'll feel this when they come forward, you're still going to be a little bit stuck on the past and have that energy surrounding you. King of Cups. The past energy of this King of Cups here. So it's kind of like you can go forward with this person who ties you to the past and be in that energy of kind of waiting for them, or you can go forward with this Knight of Wands and have some fun, have some passion, have some warmth. Let's see, how do you separate from this energy here? Because if it's still gonna follow you, that's not the nicest thing. We have the Queen of Pentacles, focusing on yourself and your own stability. So when asking how do you get rid of this King of Wands, King of Cups, you find your wish fulfillment with the King of Wands. So you embrace this energy that's coming forward here with the King of Wands. You embrace that energy that's coming forward with this person who's being very passionate, who's being very forward, who is looking to have some excitement. And you see the offerings that this person can give you. And it is so much more than the 6. It is not only that, it is the 9. It is the number of wish fulfillment. It is the number of completion. And you can see the progression that this person has. This person not going to only come forward as somebody who's very playful, communicative, or able to communicate very well, stand their ground and be very confident. They're also going to offer you what it is that you're looking for. So pay attention to your own stability and pay attention to, doing that self-care for yourself. And you'll find that this person comes forward and is so passionate with their energy and so warm with their energy and so confident in themselves that they can bring forward to it what you're looking for that is so much better than what this person was bringing forward. And that is how that you will be able to move away from this energy of being stuck from this person in the cycle where, you're just waiting for them and they're just breadcrumbing you. Hi, Savvy. Thank you so much for that. So we are still doing the $5 readings for yes or no questions if anybody does want one. I think I might close out the live in just a little bit. So we'll do a last call here for the reading. So do let me know before you go to PayPal. This Empress will not leave. If somebody's been here the whole time, I feel very strongly that you should pay attention to the message. Because through all of the readings that have been general, this Empress will not leave. The Empress in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Understanding the progression here of how you are currently being very guarded and understanding that an offer is going to come towards you, a brand new offer, something that is very stable, somebody who is very true, somebody who is very reliable as well. They are coming in fast, and it's going to cause you to look at the future a little bit differently. You might be in this energy of the Hermit in the reverse, being a little recluse and not really quite sure knowing how to move forward with this energy of somebody offering you something new. You can feel like it is not going to go into a long-term relationship, and it is an offer made up in fantasy rather than reality. You can be at a distance with this person, or just have this energy where you need to close out these old cycles to truly see that this is not somebody who is bringing in a phony type of love, but instead a true solid offer. Yeah, you still have this guarded energy, and here we got the Knight of Wands again. Feeling very injustice around your life, losing hope. I feel like we just have the same cards come up tonight. Alright, so I think we will close it out for today. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. I really do appreciate that. I do have a deal going on right now for any new orders for personal readings. If you go to the website, temperanceandsage.com, and you've never ordered before, and you entered the code FIRST, you can get a Oracle card or a Romance Angel card for free, as long as you've purchased a personal reading in the same order. Alright, so that will be the code FIRST, just as the same as the spelling as it should be. Alright, so I will see you guys on Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live.